Hi there. So today we're talking about my favorite ever sound in American English. Actually, two sounds, which are just so juicy and they make your speech just so American. These are the sound and the flap T. So I guess you've heard of that and you're aware that Americans always pronounce the sound at the end of the words, unlike British guys. Let us start with the flap T. So you speak Russian. That's why you're familiar with the sound, right? Try to say it with me. Many vibrations are happening in our mouth when we're pronouncing the sound. When it comes to flap T in American English, all you need is one quick vibration. Your tongue should be touching the upper gum ridge, and if it sounded just very smart to you right now, it is this place, this little bump you have behind your front teeth, okay? Right here. And your tongue is doing something like this. Ara, 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 ara. That's it. Be careful. It is not D sound. It is never a D sound, okay? It's not water, 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 water. It is not. It is different. The first situation when we have a flap T in American English is when T is located between two vowels. City, Haiti, batter, water. Sometimes it also happens before an L. For example, the word little. Also going to remind you that L in American English is never L. It's not touching the roof. Your tongue should be not touching the roof. It should be either like that in the air, like somewhere in the middle of your mouth, or you can actually let it out. I cannot necessarily, I don't need to put it out if I don't want to. If I'm speaking too fast, I'm not going to do it. For some reason, we do remember about words like water, batter, but we keep forgetting about longer words. For example, opportunity. So what happens is that I got a T between I and Y, which means that we got to make a flap T. Opportunity. N-ri. Responsibility. It's not responsibility. We're not keeping the T. Do not touch this bump for a very long time. No, it's very quick. Okay, just ri. Speaking of the sound very, very important. It is not the same. And sometimes students make this mistake when they are confusing these sounds. They are pronouncing the word water like water. So what happens is that actually they have two sounds, and we don't need that. What is the difference? When you're pronouncing the sound, you need to make your lips a little closer. Imagine you ate a sour candy and you're like, or I don't know, you got some fillers injected into your lips, and your lips are like this. By making your lips closer, it's gonna help your tongue to be in the right position, okay? Hear me out on this one. So I can go on and on about your tongue, but this position will do exactly what you need for this sound, and the rest we're gonna just discuss at our class, okay? If something weird is gonna be happening with that position. If you've ever taken vocal classes, there is such a thing as a vocal fry. So basically, it's the vibration again in your throat. I told you that we're gonna use our throat a lot. Here. First step is gonna be putting our lips a bit closer, like that. Second step is going to be vibrating the okay? I'm going to exaggerate a little bit because when you're just getting to know a certain sound, you need to make the most of it, okay? I'm not saying that this is the way it's pronounced all the time. Sometimes you can speak slower or faster, so it can be different. More, here, there, car, teacher, mentor. I'm gonna also send you the viral video of Justin Bieber lashing out at some person recording him. And so there he goes like You're standing around my car. Car. And you'll see how his lips got really closer to pronounce that sound.